Hello, wherever you might be. Today, I will take you through the Sankandi incident. Of course, before I take you what happened in Sankandi, we call it Sankandi Jataba crisis. We have to understand where Sankandi is located. Sankandi and Jataba are both located in the lower river region of the Gambia. They are both found in Kenya district. Now, for those of us who are very much familiar with the geography of the Gambia, if you're coming from Combo N, going to the provincial Gambia, the first village you will see, in relation to these two villages, is Jataba first. Then from there you have Jataba, then you have other villages, then you have Sankandi. Coming all the way from Basse, you have Sankandi. And from Sankandi you have other villages, then you have Jataba, etc. So basically these are two villages, you have to understand their location. Now, if you look at Jataba, Jataba was believed to be predominantly a Soninke village, while Sankandi was predominantly a Marabu village who had the support of Fode Kabadumbia. Now, in 1899, there was a conflict between these two villages over the ownership of a rice field, or what we call it a wetland. Now, both these two villages claim ownership. I want to take you through the history. According to oral account, there used to be one Mariama Dabo who was from a Sankandi village, married in Jataba. And it was a custom and tradition that when someone is married in a particular community, usually they will give you a land where you can cultivate your rice, etc. So, but this land, belongs to the family. Now, Mariam Adabo, who was married to this particular village, Jataba, died shortly after the marriage, and the siblings who were there actually grew up. So, the family members in Sankandi claimed the ownership of the rice field. But the Jataba people also claimed no, the land belongs to them. So, as a result, it brought what they call confrontation between two villages, according to the history. Now, the matter was actually, brought before Sitwell. Sitwell was a traveling commissioner who was appointed in the South Bank of the Gambia, because this was at a time when we have what we call indirect rule system, which was administered in the Gambia in 1893 all the way to the time we got an independence. Now, the Gambia was actually divided into two, where you have the South Bank and you have the North Bank. The South Bank was administered under the control of a traveling commissioner by the name Sitwell. He had an assistant called Silva. The North Bank was actually under the influence and control of a traveling commissioner by the name J.H. Ozani. So now, the matter was brought before Sitwell, who was traveling commissioner. In order to educate the matters, to discuss the issue, Sitwell called for the meeting at Battling. Now, Battling is also a village found in Kiam, but Battling is not on the road. The Battling is found inside, it's off the road. That's actually where the chief resides, okay? That's the chief resident. Now, Sitwell called for the meeting of these two villages. According to history, Jataba responded to the call, but Sankandi refused to answer to the meeting. You understand? So when this thing happened, Sitwell decided to go to Sankandi to actually took up the matter by himself. When he went to the village, he asked the villagers to come outside the village to discuss the matter, but the villagers insisted that the meeting should be done at the center of the village called the Bantaba. I see the point. So now, when the situation got out of hand, then Sitwell ordered the arrest of Daribana Dabo. According to some historians, Daribana Dabo was actually an alcalo of Sankandi. Some should know he was a chief. So, but when Sitwell was going to the village, he went with Mansakoto Sanya, who was a chief, and also Opatene. He also went with police escort, about 6 police escorts, and there was also a sergeant called Sergeant Cox. So both of them went to Sankandi village. So, but when this situation was got out of hand, she ordered the arrest of Daribana Dabo and to be replaced by Mansakoto Sanya. So, but this brought what we call confrontation, push and pull, and as a result, the Sankandi people laid an ambush on them. They decided on them an attack, and as a result, Sitwell was killed. Silva, his assistant, also was killed, as well as Sergeant Cox. And these 6 police constables, Mansakoto Sanya was also seriously wounded. According to some historians, he died 3 days later from the injury that he sustained in the Sankandi Jataba crisis. So basically, Sankandi incident was centered around the ownership of a rice field. There are different versions about the history. You can just drop down your comments on the comment section about the issue. So in next video, I will take you through one still on the Sankandi. One, how did the British react to Sankandi incident?